Mark, must feel like 2 points dropped certainly there after that performance.
Yeah, I think for the first, well, till they scored, I think we thought we were really good. I thought first half we were excellent. If I'm being critical, we should have been 2 or 3 up at least. And that's when you're only 1-0 up. It's anything could happen. A mistake gives them a goal, and then they've got something to hold on to. You know, they had 1 shot on target the whole game, but you know, we've got to be better. We've got to be better at the last 20 minutes when we're 1-1. We've got to show more composure. We've got to show more ability that we did for the first 70 minutes, because until they scored on what minute it was, we thought we were excellent.
Yeah, were you disappointed that there didn't seem to be a great deal of reaction after the goal?
No, I think it shocked us, it rocked us. I think because it was such a poor goal to give away, between the defenders and the goalkeeper. It shouldn't happen to a goal kick. You just kick it down the middle, and it's just we wouldn't happen in a school game, would it? So these things have dragged us back a little bit all season. These individual errors, and we need to eradicate them.
Yeah, because obviously this period of 3 home league games, you've got 5 points out of 9. I suppose if you did come away with 7 out of 9, you'd have been very happy.
Yeah, I think so. You're right. I think it's 2 points drop because of the way it's happened. However, the performance is good again, really good to say for now, and got to take the positives from it. I think we never in danger of losing it, was we? So that's a positive. So we've just got to move on now.
Were you pleased with how sharp Isaac Ricketts was on his return? I know he's had a few sub appearances, but he's not quite looked at the level he was at. But he looked in that first half, especially looked somewhere near what we saw at the start of the season.
Yeah, he tired. I think he's tired, but we need to come on the pitch because he's a bit of a threat. And no, he done well, especially for the first 65-70 minutes, and he done well for us.
Would you have brought Jordan on if it was still 1-0? I mean, he didn't look. I know you need to get minutes into him, but would he have come on even if it was 1-0? Or
no.
So he's still. Where do you think he's at in terms of?
It's just that we were short players today, so we thought, well, let's have him on the pitch. If he comes on in 10-15 minutes, he occupies defenders, but you can see he's clearly just coming back. He's only trained twice since. He's probably trained twice since May. So it's a long time. So it just having him around is great. We've just got to be gentle with him. We've got to hold him back a little bit because he's rusty, and as clearly he will be.
And just a word on Tony Thompson as well. She's returning to the team, but he's kicking. He made a good save, and all they give the foul, but it was a great save that he made. But just the way that he's handled himself and got back into the team.
Yeah, he's been excellent throughout throughout the last couple of weeks. Obviously, well documented what happened to him. It's been tough for him. I'm sure it's been tough mentally. The lads have got round him, give him great support, and he showed today what a quality goalkeeper he is. And we want more from him now. He's good, very good, and we want to keep pushing him to get better.